Well, we're trying to restore democracy in Columbus, Ohio. We've got a one-party system, and there's really no voice from the neighborhoods. And even if councilmen are caught doing things that aren't popular, it's virtually impossible to vote them out of office. The neighborhoods are excluded. All the minor parties are excluded. One of the major parties is excluded, and virtually nobody is ever elected initially to council anymore. It's more like a corrupt political machine entrenched than it is democracy. So we're trying to restore a voice to the neighborhoods and to the diverse opinions of more than one party.
Now, what specifically are you doing this afternoon?
This afternoon we're initiating a petition drive to revise the charter of the city of Columbus so that there'll be 7 people elected from districts and 4 at large. So we're giving a voice, as there was at the turn of the last century, to the neighborhoods in Columbus.
So more like representatives from throughout the city, the neighborhoods?
Yeah, 4 will be elected at large, but 7 will come from districts, which will represent neighborhoods in Columbus. Same system, by the way, they use in Toledo, where 6 are elected at large and 6 from the districts.
How do you feel? You feel like you can get it done?
I think so. I think people recognize that the system is closed, that there isn't much say, that people are hand-picked and no one is initially elected, and that we need more voices. There's a whole lot of neighborhoods that are suffering with abandoned houses, with high crime rates, and they know that they don't have much of a voice at City Hall. We're going to restore that voice.
I think that's it for me. If there's anything...
I think one of the problems we're having all across the country is the cost of running for office and the sense that people owe contributors to get to office. One of the things we know about city council is it costs close to $100,000 to run a competitive race, and that's way too much. We think by expanding the number of council members just slightly, just by 4, but by breaking 7 of them into smaller districts, you can run much more cost effectively. You can run a cheaper campaign. You can get some of the money out of the politics here, and you can eliminate this thought or this concern people have that campaign contributions are influencing city policy. We think we'll have more competitive elections. We think we'll have a higher quality of candidate because money's not going to be a barrier. I mean, sometimes I think, when was the last time we had somebody with a blue collar working down here at city council, on council? Money should not get in the way. $100,000 for a local election is way too much, and we think if you can run within your district competitive, 120,000 people, you don't have to buy mass media, you don't have to buy television time, you can really knock on the door, you can go to local meetings, you can go to associations and the leagues, and you see people in the grocery store, and that's how people know you. They know your reputation for your work within the community, and then money starts to become much less of an issue for you.
All across the country now we have people questioning the status quo of government. From the Pacific to the Atlantic, you have the Tea Party, you have the Occupy Wall Street. We here in Columbus are questioning the status quo, which has been this city council establishment that has been in place, appointing itself election after election. It's the left, it's the right, Democrats, Republicans questioning this city council and its processes.
We have something for you.
Get that timestamp.
This is it. The beginning of a new beginning.